Welcome to Spill the Ink. Today we're going to talk about the controversial and new release Alchemist that everyone is obsessed and talking about. So it's our time.
This is Melanie, and I'm Laura. Let's get started.
Alchemist is a fanfic of Harry Potter, and here we have Helena and Ferren. They are like two characters really different. They are in a different sides of the war that is coming in this book, that is going through in this book, and they're going through a lot together. They have to fight for each other. They love each other, but that's a spoiler. But anyways, you're going to figure it out at the beginning of the book. Anyways, and yes, this one is the book that we're going to discuss about today. So let's get started.
Okay, first question. What were you? Oh, Jesus. What were your expectations going into Alchemized, and how did the book challenge or exceed them?
When I started with Alchemist, I thought it wasn't going to be a romantasy because all book talk was saying that it wasn't a romantasy, it was a dark fantasy only and only. Just and only. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give this book an opportunity, but probably I'm not gonna like it because I'm really into romantasy. And for me, it's not like a good book if they are just together and going through a whole hard time the whole book. They just decided not to end up together until the end. But turns out to be a romantasy. I don't care what you're going to say that it's not a romantasy. It is a romantasy for me, so romantasy.
Oh, I agree. It's a romantasy. Yeah, some of the reviews on TikTok made me think like it wasn't gonna be what I was reading. Yeah, I mean, I they were like it wasn't that good, and I'm like I'm obsessed with this book. Like this book is really good. I mean, the first part was hard to get through because it's a little confusing because it's in the future. Well, it's in the present, but you don't have any backstory of what's going on. So, yeah, no, it definitely exceeded my expectations.
Let me tell you something. She finished the book before me, and I was so obsessed that I was asking her all the time. They're going to end up together. It's going to be a happy ending because I need to know this before keep going with this book because I will not be able to keep going if they are not just going to have a happy ending. So yes, they're going to have a happy ending in a different way, kind of, but it's a happy ending.
Yeah, yes, as happy as it can be after a war.
Yes.
Okay, next question. What point did you realize the story was going to be darker or more complex than you expected?
After the first part, because I didn't understand the first part at all. I mean, I just was like getting into know her and getting into know like the war, but nothing about the relationship. And once she did that, but right there in the beginning of part two, when he he did that and everything started because part two is like the past. It's like it's going to happen, and you just start freaking out because you know what is coming.
Yes, I think even before part two, like at the end when
he told her like stay or stay alive or something like that. He told her something crazy like that, like
no,
stay, don't leave me or something.
Well, I think he might have. I don't remember that part per se, but like when the other that girl came in and said that you're gonna have to get pregnant.
Yes.
And you have to sleep with the High Reeve, and that whole last part, I was like, okay, this is dark. Like this is getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the heck? Like maybe they fall in love, but they were already in love.
Yeah, so, yeah. No, it was.
Her memory was just all tangled up in there, but they were already in love. But yeah, the second part also, so good. Okay. Next question. How did your perception of the main character change from beginning to end?
At the beginning, I was feeling like she's so weak. I mean, she's not going to handle this. And when they don't ask her. They just tell her that she needs to get pregnant. I was like, when they told her that, I was like, oh my god, she's not going to support this. She's going to die. She will not be able to hold a baby and survive because the kind of magic that she has and the kind of magic that the baby is going to have too. So I just said, you know what? She's not going to do it. And right at the end of part one, when she told her like don't leave me or something like that, and he thought he was going to lose her, I thought, you know what, she's not going to leave. The second part is going to be the past, and the third one is going to be him with the baby, because book talk was showing me video shows him and the baby and not her. And I was like, you know what? For that reason, I was asking you the whole time, are they going to end up together? It's going to be a happy ending. And you told me it's going to be a happy ending. So I thought it was only to be him and his daughter.
Yes. No. I also thought like maybe it was an accident that she survived and they found her. Like, I was like, there's no way. Like, I don't understand. Like, she doesn't seem like someone who could help like take down a war. Like, she was part of that operation from the good people, and she was like one of the last ones. But I was like, there's no way that she can do it, and she definitely exceeded my expectations.
Yes,
for that,
but
for
also
sure.
I think she will not be able to do it without him.
Oh yeah,
without him, he will be
he
dead.
definitely like
dead
built
right
her.
at the beginning.
Yeah, I think them having to meet up to get information definitely built her to be stronger mentally, like
And
not
he
physically,
helped
but
her
mentally.
to be physically prepared for everything.
Oh yeah,
So
he taught her how to fight. I
yes,
remember that now.
yeah.
They taught her how to fight, like physically, mentally. Like he built her up to be able to survive if something did happen, and like what did happen to her, and she pulled through.
Yeah.
Okay, how? Well, no. Were there any characters you wanted to trust but couldn't?
We agree in that.
Yeah.
His dad.
Yeah.
I think if he died, but if he was alive after everything, I think his dad would just like.
Yeah, I think I was a little skeptical at the end when he was trying to help them, because at the beginning he like always throwing his son under the bus to the what's his name, Morrow.
I think because he didn't know about his mom.
Yeah,
he didn't know this. Yeah, he didn't know the situation with his mom. And after she was the one that told his dad the thing that happened with his mom, and then he didn't believe it. And he asked him, it was true, and it is true. And he was like, yes, this happened.
Yeah.
And he just stopped
fighting for the he didn't. Oh yeah, because his dad blamed him for his mom's death because he didn't realize that
it wasn't his fault.
And that Morrow was the one torturing his mom.
Yeah. So after he just knew the truth, he started just supporting his son. But let me tell you something, he loves his mom more than he loves him. He just, and that's the main part.
Yeah, so he was a little, when he did finally help him at the end, like help them escape, and he died, how it was like, I was like, oh, please don't be a trap.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't live through this. I read through this whole book.
But I think he warned himself with a whole house. He was the one that started the fire.
Yes. Yeah, well, he was trying to get to Helena and like kill her.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you remember that part?
Yes.
Why?
I don't remember, because
she was pregnant at that time.
Because Mara was torturing Farron because of the whole
situation, because
he wasn't getting all the memories. He wasn't getting the memories and getting what he wanted. Yep.
And Farron gets right there.
Yep. So his dad was trying to get the answer so he would stop getting tortured.
Right. He tried to burn her alive.
Because she wouldn't open the door. Yeah. Because he didn't have like the iron alchemy.
Yeah.
Because he was in a different body.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yes. Okay, next question. Is survival enough of a reason to excuse morally questionable choices?
For them, everything is okay. I just don't judge them for nothing, because they just push her so badly to do whatever they want because of their resistance, because it was good for their resistance, because they were the right people. For Luke, because Luke is the one that needs to survive.
What was he? What did they say he was? Like, he was like the sign of
one prophecy about that
Oh, a
Luke was
prophecy that he was
going
gonna
to
end the war.
end the war, like the gods predict he was going to. But the thing is that all is a lie, and the grandma doesn't want to tell him that it's just a story, it's a lie. And the only thing that was connected with the gods, I think, is the thing that she put in Pharaoh's chest. Do you remember?
Yeah, when she saved him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Anything that she did that was questionable, I think was okay in my eyes, because they were using her. They were. It was crazy the amount of like guilt they put on her, and like they didn't even like her because of she was
like she
a
wasn't
Vivi
from there.
Manser,
Yes,
and
Vivi Minster, and she wasn't from that like continent. She was from another continent.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is insane. You know the part that comes to my mind right now? The part when oh my god! The part when he kissed this girl, the girl when he was married, in front of her, that she was like hiding, and it was like a mall, and he kissed that girl and watching her at the same time. And I was like, for that, in the part I was like, oh. But after part two, I was like, I know what you mean, that you were stupid boy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did not like his wife. I did not like Farron's
no,
wife.
I think she dies, but how? Because she didn't kill. He didn't kill her at the moment, at the time when
The dad killed her.
Why?
Because he was not tired of hearing her talk or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not remember that part.
I'm pretty sure.
I just don't remember her part. The only part that I remember is the time that he kissed her, and then and the part that she tries to take her eye out of Luna, and he had to use magic to fix it, like days trying to fix his eyes. I think that's the time when I felt like he was in love with her, because he was so desperate. He did a lot of crazy things just to go there.
And the house protecting her.
Yes.
Having the house protected. Yes. Oh, that was such
because the people in the house knew her.
They treated her nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy part. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna die. She's gonna lose an eye. She's gonna lose something.
But no, he saved her one more time.
Again. Okay, next question.
Did he see the paper when that she wrote telling him that she was in love with him? I love you at the end.
She wrote it and left it on his desk, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did, I think.
I think for that reason he started looking at her like crazy. Because he spent like 2 years looking for her.
Well, she wrote it on the paper before she left to go blow up the
thing to save him.
Yeah, to save him, because they already knew
that they were going to know who was the one that saved her, and just for that she saved her, or was giving the information.
No, to save him.
Because they knew that he was the one that was giving the information to the other people, or why?
I can't remember why. Why did she do it? No, because he went and took something from there, and there was cameras.
Right, he went into the laboratory. Remember? And for that reason, she needed to blow up the laboratory. And for that reason, the bad guy that almost killed him died. And for that reason, the doctor that was attending her, the one that fixed her things to get pregnant, was so mad at her because she was
like the understudy of him. Oh, what a story!
A lot of things.
Yeah. Next question: did any connection feel toxic, necessary, or inevitable? Luke's relationship with
Helena. I was going to say with Helena. Yes, it's so toxic thing that
because he takes and takes and takes, and you need to be here. I want you to be here. Come be with me. Come
all the time. Where here, and he blamed her all the time. And I mean, even before he was another person, he was just all that he need her, and she wasn't able to have a person that can support her. For that reason, I think the relationship with Farron was stronger, because at some point he started to understand her feelings.
Yeah, and Farron didn't judge her for who she was, and if she did, because that's when she had done necromancy on her
Slade.
is that what his name is?
Yeah, I think it's his name.
The
Slade.
second
The twin of.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that girl?
I'll tell you.
Lily.
Oh, it doesn't tell me actually.
He's with L. Well, whatever. Her. And yeah, I think that's the toxic relationship there, because why you have to take everything and you cannot just give her.
You have to, yeah, you have to keep, like, if you're friends with someone, you have the good and the bad of that person.
The things that you like and the things that you don't like, because no one is perfect, and you have to just live with that. Yes, I agree.
Okay, last question. Was the ending satisfying, or did it feel intentionally unresolved?
Okay, let's talk first about what Book Talk thinks about this end. Book Talk thinks that this end was the most unsatisfying end of the history of the world. They make people think that it's the worst story in the history of the world, like they are not going to have a happy ending. And I'm going to tell you something. For me, it wasn't satisfying if I just don't look at the point of view, the point of view of the characters. But if I just put myself in Helena's shoes, I will say that it was the most satisfying. And because they needed that time after everything that they went through, they needed just to be apart and just never go back to that place.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, in their point of view and the characters' point of views, I think that was satisfying for them because they had just gone through all that, and it's like they needed to be away from people who knew who they were in that life, because he was known as the High Reeve, and he was this evil thing that was killing these people when he was actually protecting the good of the cause ish, but mostly protecting Helena. Helena. Yeah, her. But I wish, how I would kind of want the ending to be is like maybe like get like their kudos, like that they were the ones who ended that war, or at least to the point where the good people could come and like
accept that they just did something huge for them. But I think they will never accept the High Raven just help them to, because he did a lot of bad things because of her, and I understand that just people in the book are not going to, because they don't see that part of the story, they don't know. So for me, it was satisfying, but I felt a little bad reading that they just didn't fight. I was like, but you know what? It's okay. If they're happy, I'm happy.
Yes. I kind of want a second book of their kit.
Yes, I will love a second book.
That
one. But you know what? I will like it, but at the same time, I will be asking the whole time. I need to know more about Helena and Pharaoh. How are they going there?
Yeah, I'm sure they would have to put some parts in there.
Yes,
but as long as it's not as big.
Yes.
As this. 1,000 and whatever pages.
1,024.
I don't think it needs to be that many pages.
Yes.
The second book, at least.
Yes.
Because there's no war.
There's other things.
But it can be a romance.
Yes.
But
because it's something between there. You can feel it at the end of the book. It's like they are in love. Yes. So hopefully, I think we're gonna get another book.
I hope so. I always also, like, before I think when I got to the second part, I always thought that maybe Helena was in love with Luke, or because of just kind of like the vibe at first, but then when she started talking
I thought they were in love, but no. When he was just protecting her, I was like, no, it doesn't make sense Helena to be in love with Luke. No sense.
Yeah, and I had just assumed, because also like the grandma saying like, do this for Luke, like you need to do this for Luke, like I thought she was like exploiting like her love, like as in love with Luke, but I think it's just like the love and the friendship that they had, that they grew in school.
And the grandma is just, I don't like her.
Oh yeah,
not even once.
Thank God she died.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not happy for people dying, but she's a fictional character and she needed to die. She needed to get out of the
Yes.
story.
Okay.
Okay, that one was the last question. I hope you like this video. Hit all the buttons, like, comment more than one word so our video can grow, please. And let us know what do you think about Alchemised. Hit the notification button so every time that a video of us comes out, you can see it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.